is the picture-perfect holiday life Ayesha Award, a 2-hour lie, Joy to the World 2025 deliver a fluffy, familiar promise built on fake families and real chemistry, sparing a famous verdict for this seeking seasonal originality. Diving into the holiday case as a lifestyle group, Perfect Life is revealed as a massive televised lie. Will she find a genuine connection with her fake husband, or will the truth shatter her entire brand before the credit roll? The Hulu and Disney Plus original movie, Joy to the World 2025, falls squarely into the holiday romantic comedy genre. The film was directed by Emmanuelle Chriqui, an experienced director known for a number of television movies and series. The script was penned by reading Emmanuelle Chriqui and Tippy Drossky, who are frequent collaborators in the holiday movie space, specializing in light-hearted and heartwarming seasonal fare. The main cast is headlined by two recognizable names for the romantic drama and comedy circuit: Emmanuelle Chriqui star as a lead, Joy Edward, the lifestyle guru. Well, life is a fabricated fantasy. Opposite her is guide Michael Cormy as a Max Rockline, her best friend, roped into proposing as her perfect husband. And additional supporting cast members include Josh Rich and Ayesha. Key crew members included executive producer Brad Crowley and Jerry Security himself, lending credibility through her track record in producing high-volume, mainstream holiday content. The movie is an original story and is not a direct sequel, remake, or adaptation of a non-property or literary source material. It utilizes a very familiar and popular trope within the rom-com genre: the fake relationship or fake families required for public event, which is a particularly common in holiday-themed movies, positioning it as a stand-alone entry within the well-established streaming of Christmas cinema. Expectations for Joy of the World were topical for a mid-tier, mid-for streaming holiday release, leaning heavily on a nostalgia and star power of its leads, Chad, Michael, Mary, and Emmanuelle Chriqui. There was very little pure reason critical type hype, with the film being positioned as a comfort viewing, a piece of predictable, low-stake seasonal background noise intended to satisfy the dedicated holiday rom-com edition on Hulu and Disney Plus rather than a critical or box office event. Joy Edward is a wildly successful picture-perfect lifestyle expert. Her entire brand is built around her flawless country home and perfect family life. She hosts and massive following, how blowing in her domestic bliss. The reality is far from their created image. Joy lives in an apartment and her perfect life in a total fabrication. Her cozy country manner and handsome husband exist only in stage photographs. Her network dreamed a live televised Christmas special from her famed home. This forces Joy to scramble to uphold the colossal lie she was constructed. To save her career, Joy buys a dilapidated country house to quickly stage. She then courses her best friend, the cynical but charming Meg Rockland, to pose her husband for the duration of the special. Max reluctantly agrees to the fake marriage and publish create as they work together to transform to the house and play the perfect couple. The lines between their pretense and genuine feeling begin to blur. They must maintain the illusion for the cameras while navigating their undeniable growing connection. The entire holiday special and Joy career rest up precariously of their ability to keep the massive deception a secret. The Golden Frame Review breakdown Joy to the World 2025, a story and pacing. The plot of Joy to World is by its nature predictable but generally compelling within the confines of the holiday rom-com genre. It's lean heavily on the World War fake relationship trope, which provide an easy low-stake hook. This story is strict directionally sound, logically following Joy describable to maintain her face by eliciting Max. While the emotional engagement is the present, it feels surface level, lying, railing on the audience willingness to root for the standard happy ending rather than truly earning those emotional beats. Truth Deep Creator. The central theme of authenticity versus public image is a relevant one, but the resolution arrived too easily to feel genuinely impactful. Regarding pacing, the film moves efficiently and generally keep the view hooked, primarily due to the constant ticking clock of the impending live TV special. The first act, setting up Joy Live Max requirement, is brisk and entertaining. However, the middle section focuses on renovating the dilapidated house and to drug lightly, relying on maintained sequence and light banter to fill the runtime. The narrative effectively quite against for the inevitable crisis the resolution in the final act, ensuring the overall viewing experience avoid coming triggered and but it is certainly not a rapid-fire story. B. Performance and character. Chad Markle Mary as Max Rocklin is the clear standout performance of the movie. Mary brings as a necessary grounded charm of the role, effectively playing two cynical but ultimately good-hearted best friends. His performance feels effortlessly natural, especially in the moment of dry humor, elevating Max from mere plot device to genuinely likable romantically lead. His chemistry with Emmanuelle Chriqui is palatable and carries the bulk of the film's success. Emmanuelle Chriqui, critical of Joy Edward, is believable, particularly in capturing the high-wiring ancestry of a person trying to maintain a closer life. However, the character development for Joy feels a little underdevelopment. She began as a high-starting performance and as a slightly less high-standing perfectionist, with her big realization about parasizing atrocity feeling less like an affinity and more like a necessary plot point. The secondary characters such as the network executive and the home renovation crew are servable but thin, serving only to apply pressure to the central couple. C. Visual and cinematography. The film employ a lush and warm color palette, immediately signaling its holiday theme. The use of deep red, evergreen, and plenty of ambient golden light creates a cozy, inviting, and almost perpetually optimistic atmosphere. The cinematography is functional and straightforward, relying on standard two shots and close-up to capture the romantic intentions, avoiding any overly experiment camera work. This choice is safe but fits in the field of the comfort watch streaming movie. The set design for the country home transformation is the film's greatest value as the contrast between to the initial broken down state of the house and its event visual perfect holiday makeover provide a satisfying visual journey. A standout visual moment in a simple but effective shot near the end where Joy and Max are surrounded by falling snow, perfectly framed by the front light which like a living Christmas card. The shot fully encapsulated the manufactured holiday magic the film aimed to deliver. D. Sound and music. The score and soundtrack are integral to establishing the film's seasonal mood. The original music is predictably filled with light, orchestral formations and general piano swelling up brutality during romantic and emotional scenes. The soundtrack is a mix of recognizable contemporary holiday pop songs and more traditional classics. While neither the score nor the song choices are groundbreaking, they effectively enhance the film, providing a constant, non-intrusive backdrop of holiday cheer. The music play a key role in making the mountain cast of Revolution feel cinematic and fun. Sound designs contribute most effectively in the small details, and for example, the Foley work emphasizes the coziness of the environment, the crack of the fireplace, and the crunch of the footstep on snow and clicking to the max, all of which are linked to deep the sense of holiday immersions. The use of the sound is carefully controlled to never overpowered the delay, which is critical in a visual-driven rom-com. The final scene soundtrack, combining soft music with natural ambient sound, successfully contributed to the intended romantic and satisfying overall impact. Theme and emotional impact. The primary theme of Joy of the World is the tension between public image and personal immediacy. The film explored to the modern paradox of success thought created social media and lifestyle branding, and suggesting that the pursuit of a perfect exterior often requires sacrificing a genre in their life. It generally created the artificial of holiday consumer while simultaneously reveling in the aesthetic of the perfect Christmas. Another clear theme in the familiar notion that love is found in imperfection as a makes love joy for her. She is not is a person she created. The film's emotional impact is a pleasant and feeling is delivered than the expected warm, fuzzy feeling that audiences seek for genre, providing a sense of comfort. And however, the film does not linger long after viewing. The conflict is too easily resolved that the characters' revelations feel too pro-ordinate to provoke any deep reflection or lasting impression, emotional resonance. It is a satisfying emotional confection for the moment, but it lets the weight of originality to stick with the viewer past the end. Create F. Unique observation. One interesting production fact is the scenes depicting the initial depicted state of the country home and were filmed entirely on the soundstage before the production crew spent a significant amount of the time and budget transforming the set into the final decorated mansion. This allowed the production to have complete control over the before and after reveal, which is crucial element of the movie's charm. The speed and seamless of the fictional revelation is a clear bit of movie magic. The film is highly comparable to the slow of popular Hallmark and Lifetime movie and that have found a second life on streaming services, specifically House Utilizing and the Fake Fancy Our Hometown Holiday Drop. It directly introduces the stop setup to the title like the Holiday Calendar or the Christmas with the Crown series, but with a slightly higher production budget afforded by Hulu and Disney Plus. My personal reaction while watching was one comfortable familiarity. I found myself appreciating the easy charm of Chad Michael Mary, but mentally taking off a glitch as a appreciated. It is a cinematic equivalent of a warm blanket, nice, necessary of the season, but ultimately unmarkable. Finally, verdict: Joy of the World 2025 are a decisive miss rating. The film receiving a source of a 5 out of 10 stars. While it provides the minimum required holiday cheers, it is ultimately too divertive and predictable to what a must-watch investment even will the saturated holiday genre. It is a formulating exercise that fails to introduce any meaningful surprise or a lasting emotional depth. This movie will be enjoyed primarily by viewers who are dedicated fans of the holiday romantic comedy genre, and especially those who seek out any new film factory the fake relationship trope and are fans or lead Chad Mary and Emmanuelle Chriqui. They will appreciate the comfortable familiarity and low-stake romance. Conversely, this film will be a mess for audience seeking original screenwriting, short comedy, or series dramatic weight. Viewers who find established holiday movie trope revolutive and click short confidently skip the predictable offering. With its comfortable trope and mid-level charm, Joy to the World 2025 is directed to the storming perennial for some but a felt miss for other which begs to the question, is this movie in your golden frame or not? Let us know your verdict and rating in the comments below. If you are looking for a better movie with a fake dating for a holidays setup and that deliver or both chemistry and comedy, we highly recommended your watch Holiday 2020 net. Be sure to subscribe for more honest, spoiler-free reviews.